Menopause happens when women stop having their period and are no longer capable of becoming pregnant. This time frame can be very frustrating because they tend to experience hot flashes, night sweats, mood swings, irritability, but especially because women know that a very important cycle of their life is almost over. In today's video, I'm going to reveal 8 natural ways you can relieve menopause symptoms and what practical changes you can use or home remedies you can take to relieve your symptoms naturally and effectively. Hey guys, Dr. Gus here, naturopath, acupuncturist, conventional doctor, and founder of drlandivar.com. In this channel as a conventional doctor, I treat my patients through natural medicine before recurring to the use of pharmaceutical drugs. So if you're new to my channel, consider subscribing and press that bell down below to receive notifications and be the first one to watch the new video. If you need to line an appointment or quality supplements for your disease, visit drlandivar.com, and I encourage you to stay till the end of this video where I'm going to reveal extra tips and video links related to this topic. For most women, menopause usually begins in their late 40s or early 50s, depending on the person, obviously. This does not mean that menopause cannot appear earlier, closer to 30 years of age, which can also be a possibility. One thing is certain, if you're experiencing hot flashes, night sweats, mood swings, irritability, and tiredness, you might be going through menopause. The bad news is that in addition to going through menopause, menopausal women are at a higher risk for developing other health conditions that include, for example, osteoporosis, obesity, heart disease, and even diabetes. And this is one of the main reasons why most women today are turning to natural supplements and home remedies for their relief. So in today's video, I'm going to reveal 8 natural ways to relieve menopause symptoms and what practical changes you can use or home remedies you can take to relieve your symptoms naturally and effectively. Number 1, eat foods that are high in phytoestrogens. Phytoestrogens are natural plant compounds that mimic the effect of estrogen in the body. And in case you didn't know this, estrogen is a very important hormone that plays a vital role in menopause symptoms. The high consumption of foods that contain phytoestrogens in Asian countries, like Japan or China, are thought to be one of the reasons why menopausal women in these countries rarely experience hot flashes. So what are some of the foods that are rich in phytoestrogens? These include soybeans, soy products, flax seeds, linseeds, and even beans. To prove this theory, one scientific study found that diets which were high in soy were associated with a reduced cholesterol level, blood pressure, and a reduced severity of hot flashes during the day or at night in women who were starting to enter their menopause. Now, although I recommend phytoestrogens for women in menopausal years, I do not recommend these foods, especially soy, for men. You see, phytoestrogens in soy, for example, can produce estrogen in men, disrupting that natural and healthy hormone cycle in men. So now you know, if you're a woman, phytoestrogen containing foods. If you need a quality supplement for you to relieve those menopause symptoms, look for Menofem from Fineland at drlandivar.com. This formula contains more than 10 extremely efficient natural ingredients for this purpose. Number 2, eat lots of fruits and vegetables. I know of many of my patients that are going through menopause and have fewer symptoms just by eating plenty of fruits and vegetables. Diets that are rich in fruit and vegetables can help prevent a number of menopause symptoms. They're low in calories and don't overactivate that heat production in the body, leading to fewer symptoms in these women. One very important aspect about menopause is that metabolism and the burning of fat in many of these women change dramatically. Some women, for example, experience weight gain even before menopause symptoms show up. And a diet that is rich in fruit and vegetable helps prevent that weight gain before, during, and after these changes occur. Another important aspect about fruit and vegetable consumption is that they can also prevent a number of diseases, including, for example, heart disease, which is quite common after menopause, and even osteoporosis and bone loss, which also precipitates after this phase in life. For example, in an observational study that involved more than 3,000 women, researchers found that diets which were high in fruit and vegetables can also lead to less bone loss and less bone breakdown. So now you know, fruits and vegetables. If you need a quality organic multivitamin formula that contains all the vitamins and minerals you need on a daily basis and other 42 different fruit and vegetable extracts, look for multivitamin from Fineland at drlandivar.com. Number 3, find a good quality formula. Believe it or not, several natural supplements have become very popular in managing menopause symptoms. And because of this, many women take natural products and remedies to relieve their condition. Some of the most famous and obviously more common natural supplements for this use and to reduce menopause symptoms are black cohosh, soy isoflavones, dong quai, and several others. The best way to use them, in my opinion, is to find a good quality formula that contains all these ingredients and that you can take twice a day to control those symptoms. If you need a good quality formulated supplement to relieve these symptoms, look for Menofem from Finland. This product contains 12 important natural ingredients designed to do just this. You can find it at drlandivar.com. Black cohosh, for example, is very famous and naturally alleviates hot flashes. Dong quai is a Chinese herb that's become very famous in the last couple of years because it has estrogen-like effects in the body. It also has the capability of reducing hot flashes naturally. And phytoestrogens found in other herbs, such as red clover extracts, have also been very effective. In any case, a good formulated supplement that contains all these and many other ingredients is always best. Number 4, eat foods that are rich in vitamin D. In case you didn't know this already, hormone changes during menopause can also cause your bones to weaken and increase the risk for osteoporosis. This is why women after the age of 40 should be increasing their consumption of foods that are rich in vitamin D and calcium. The adequate intake of vitamin D-rich foods and supplements is also associated with a lower risk of hip fractures or bone weaknesses in the body. Okay, so what are some of the foods you should be consuming on a daily basis? Calcium-rich foods, for example, which include yogurt and cheese, leafy green vegetables and kale, spinach, and plenty of beans and sardines. And for vitamin D, it won't cost you a penny. Sunlight should be your main source of vitamin D because the skin produces natural vitamin D with sun exposure. Now, if you're not someone that goes out to the sun as much, or when you go out you cover up your skin for whatever condition you have or because of the weather, you can always take a supplement that contains all that vitamin D and calcium that you need to keep those bones healthy. If you need a quality formula with more than a dozen natural components for bone health, look for Bone Ultra from Finland at drlandivar.com. Number 5, exercise regularly. I have an entire video on exercise health benefits if you want to check it out right after this video. But I must say this is a very important topic for menopause. Women who are going through menopause that exercise on a daily basis have been seen to have fewer symptoms, including, for example, hot flashes and even night sweats. And obviously exercise also improves that energy and metabolism in the body, builds stronger bones, keeps your joints healthy, decreases stress, and even promotes a better sleep. For example, in one study, researchers found that exercising 3 hours per week over the course of a year improves physical and mental health in women that are going through menopause. In this phase of life, exercise is so important that it's also been associated with the protection against diseases that include cancer, heart disease, stroke, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, obesity, and even osteoporosis. So you see how important exercise can be. It's very, very useful. Number 6, avoid trigger foods. We've already talked about the foods you should be consuming, but there are also a group of foods you should be avoiding. Some of the foods that can trigger hot flashes, night sweats, and even mood swings include, for example, caffeine, alcohol, spicy or even sugary foods. Foods that trigger menopause symptoms can vary from person to person, so what I suggest you do is to keep a symptom diary. If you feel that a particular food triggers your menopause symptoms, well, try to reduce that consumption or even avoid them completely. Believe it or not, this can be a great help for your symptoms. Number 7, drink enough water. It's not uncommon for women during menopause to experience dryness. This is most commonly due to the decrease in estrogen levels in the body, and women suffer a lot from this. So if you're going through menopause, I suggest you drink between 8 and 12 glasses of water per day. This can help relieve your symptoms a lot. Another very important effect that drinking water can cause is reduce the bloating that occurs with hormonal changes during menopause. Drinking water can also prevent you from gaining weight and aiding you in weight loss by helping you feel fuller for a longer period of time and not eating as much. Number 8, quality sleep. Sleep is probably one of the most important things you obviously need when you're going through menopause. There's a very important hormone involved in quality sleep, which is often called a youth hormone. It's responsible for putting a break into that aging process, those mood changes and irritability, and it's called melatonin. Melatonin is a hormone produced in the middle of our brain by the pineal gland, which is obviously useful in hundreds of other processes in the body. This hormone is known to be the youth hormone because it's heavily produced in children, and as we get older decreases its production in the body, making us more susceptible to diseases and many health conditions. Supplementing with melatonin is excellent. I can't stress this enough. It can be used to improve sleep quality, relieve stress, decrease irritability associated with menopause, and decrease the feelings of anxiety in this phase of life. I recommend looking for good quality melatonin you can take at night when you go to bed. Look for a sublingual form. If you put that pill under your tongue, melatonin goes straight into your blood without being digested, having a better effect and a better action. If you need a quality melatonin product, visit drlandivar.com. Very effective and very, very useful. Help out the channel by giving this video a thumbs up and sharing it with your friends and family. And if you have any questions, leave your comments down below and I'll be happy to assist you. If you need a quality supplement for your disease, visit drlandivar.com. And right over here, I suggest you check out these other videos related to this topic. You're going to find valuable information that might prevent a serious health condition in the future. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll see you soon.